All right, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to the Investment League podcast. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time on the podcast and you're not listening to this on YouTube, you're listening through Spotify or Apple, head over to my Instagram. Look me up at my Investment League, and there you will see the topics of each podcast, each episode. So today is episode number 22, and today's topic is working hard or hard living. So I have three bullet points here to basically cover this topic. Work hard to lose weight or continue to struggle doing daily tasks. Work hard to start a business or continue to work at a job that you hate. Work hard to build a savings or continue to struggle being broke. So, those are my 3 points. Um, if you're not working hard to do one of these things, then you're going to basically have a hard time living out your daily life and make life a lot harder than it needs to be. So losing weight, working hard to lose weight or just get in shape, only requires up to, not no longer than an hour a day, 3 times a week. So not even every single day you need to work out and you can lose weight. Obviously, diet goes along with that, but it's all about short term work for long term success. So you just work hard for an hour a day. You don't even need that much time. You need like 20 to 30 minutes of hard, vigorous training, and you can have a lot more energy throughout your days to do regular things like tying your shoes, picking things up off the floor, getting out of bed. Um, these things, require, very little effort, but because we're not in shape, it takes us longer to do it. And then you realize, you're just simply tying your shoes and getting up off the floor after tying your shoes or from bending over to tie your shoes, you realize, I need to catch my breath. And you're wondering, why is it so hard to tie my shoe? Why is it so hard to bring groceries in? Why is it so hard, to do these simple things? And it's just because, we're not in the best shape that we are in, and we know that we need to lose weight, and we know what it takes to lose weight. And because we think that that's hard work, that it's a lot of like extra exertion that we don't need to do. We don't have to, because we don't have to do it. We just choose to be lazy. Same with cooking food, and instead of going out, instead of putting in the extra time just to cook up a clean meal, we decide, I'm just gonna go down the street to a McDonald's, get a cheeseburger because it's quick, easy, fast. I don't have to cook anything, and it's already made for me. We just choose the easy way out, the lazy way out, and then we continue to complain about how hard it is to do simple stuff. So just taking that short amount of time to work out and doing that, 2 to 3 times a week, or if you're just doing 20-minute workouts, 20 minutes every single day out of 24 hours is not a lot of time, and you will be able to see the results from that, over time. You'll realize you have more energy, you're more positive, you can get more things done throughout the day because you're already setting yourself up with your right foot forward, by working out, early in the morning, or at nighttime you can go to bed knowing that you did the necessary work to come out, ahead of where you were yesterday. Same with working hard to start a business. So if you want to start a business, you want to, be your own boss and work your own hours and decide when or what to do and when to do it. You know, Initially it requires a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice, and because we know that that's what is required, we decide we're just going to go back to work on Monday, work at a job that we don't like being at, dealing with people that we don't like dealing with, and just continuing to complain in that aspect as well. So we're complaining because we're out of shape, and then we're complaining because we have to go to work at a job we don't want to go to work at. So starting a business, and if you don't have a business that you want to start, being in the stock market is the same thing as being in a business and starting a business, because that's all the stock market really is investing in companies that you like. So now you're part owner by owning the shares. So now you're part owner of a business. When the business does well, you do well, and the more money that you can put in, the more benefits that you can get from that, because your money is now growing and you're not putting in your own time and your own effort for that to happen. You're just putting money into a company that does well, that you like, and when the company does well, your money grows, and now you're in business. You're working your own hours because you don't have to work for this money to grow. You're just doing some simple research initially, just like you would any business, anything that you want to invest in. And once you feel comfortable enough to invest in that company, that's how you make your money. It's that simple. It really is simple. It's not hard. It's just we don't want to put in that work initially. Same with building a savings. We know that saving money is what we should be doing, but because we know that we have to put in the sacrifice early by not buying things that we want, or not taking the vacations that we want to take, we decide, you know what, I'm not going to be able to afford vacation. I can't go on vacation next week because I don't have the money. So you just go buy things, and then you don't save money anyways. So you don't have money saved up for emergencies, you don't have money saved up for a vacation, and you don't have money to do anything really. And that's the thing with the way things are right now, is we just continue to struggle being broke, and we just become accustomed to it and think that that's normal and that's okay. And when we get our paychecks, instead of trying to save money from each paycheck, we go about our business, and if we have any money left over, then that's what we save. And that's a terrible way to think about savings and money. Just having it, as a secondary option. We should always have money, each paycheck, allotted to savings, just like we do money saved for your car note, for rent. When you get your paycheck, you're already calculating, all right, I need this much money for rent. I need this much money for my car. I need this much money for my electric bill, my water bill, insurance. You have all of these things that you already know where your money's going, but we don't have money set aside for savings. And if you want to be successful and you want to make life easier, you want to, down the road, you can do things that you want to do, you should always have money saved. You should always have money invested, and you should have that set up already instead of waiting to see how much money you might have to be able to save. You should already have that set up. And if you have money left over after saving, then you can take that money and you can go splurge. You can go buy something at the store. You can go out to eat, whatever the case may be. Or you can take that extra money and look at that as, I have more money to invest this paycheck than I did last paycheck. And the whole point with all of that is, eventually, once you save all this money, you have so much money saved up, and you have so much money invested in stocks, investing, or real estate, or whatever you're investing in, down the line, your life is going to be that much easier to live because you have money coming in from multiple different areas. So now that you have money coming in from different streams of income, you can take that extra income and use that money to go buy things, to go out to eat, to save up for vacation, to save up for your emergency fund, and you don't have to rely on your main source of income to support everything that you want to do and accomplish in life, in the short term and in the long term. So the key with anything that is rewarding, anything that is worth it, it all requires the initial sacrifice and hard work in the beginning, so that you can live that life that you want to live later on. So just like we've said in previous podcasts, instant gratification is one thing that we have to take ourselves away from if we want to succeed in anything. And that's what I'm going to leave y'all with on this podcast, is work hard now so that you can make life easier to live. Alrighty? I'll catch y'all on the next John. Mañana. Peace. I feel good about that one. It's time to go get some wings and things.